Mic check 1 2. What is going on, people? What is happening? Shout out to everybody that's here. I love it. Nice little early audience. Got the bacon and eggs out of the way and the biscuits and all that good stuff. Little OJ in you. So shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to the members that are here. I see Mega Dave O in the house. How you doing, brother? I see Paul G. What's happening? Hopefully everybody's doing, as my niece would say, hunky-dory. Yeah, then make sure that mic is okay. And let's see here. I think I have it. Well, I got it way too high. Let me come back up here. Go to my, I guess this thing is called the mixing board. So, so yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm waiting on my motherboard to go on sale. It's supposed to go on sale Saturday at on Amazon, and I'll be when I come home from work Saturday, I'll be getting it. So yeah. Shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to the chat. Peace and love to the chat. Salute. Certainly hope everybody had a nice hump day, as we would like to say. So what is going on? Frank B1, how are you doing? Hey, I just started. Dirt Naps, how are you doing? Dirt Naps, he doesn't want, don't call him Bug Snacks. That is Dirt Naps. Charlie P says, let's get the show on the road. Okie dokie. That's what it'll be. It's gonna be first of all, how's the mic sound? So it sounds good and clear. All right, thanks, Feature. Yeah, Mega Dave, that's what I have. I haven't put it together yet because the motherboards are just now coming on to order. Not unless I want to pay $179 for one, but I think I found one for $109. That's a 450B, so it's gonna allow second and third generation Ryzen chips. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get that done, and in August it's all gonna get put together. So I will be offline in August for about a week because I'm gonna drop the computer off on August 7th. That's the plan, to drop it off on the 7th and then pick it up 5 to 6 days later. So I will be offline. But once I get back, I'm gonna have to put things that are in the hard drive into the SSD. That'll be the first thing I have to do, which I already know is going to be a pain in the butt. But all right, let's get into it. Shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to everybody that's watching from work. It'll be a clean stream. It's not going to be anything ornery being said. So shout out to the members. Like I said, hopefully the members notification went out around 8 o'clock Eastern time. Again, if you have to go ahead and you have to hit that bell button to stay sub. If you're not getting, you know, I mean, because people are emailing me saying that they were missing streams and stuff like that. So hit that bell button, and of course like and share. Shout out to the people that are here. But let's get into it. Basically, this is a rant video type. I've heard several people come out and say literally because Sony hasn't disclosed or said what's in the PS5, that means it doesn't have it because Microsoft has said what um, Microsoft has said what's in their system. Therefore, Sony not saying what's in theirs denotes that they don't have it. So um, again, that Sony has never done that, but this is about disclosure and what it is. If it makes any difference, the United States, they just recently disclosed the Groom Lake Test Facility, also known as Area 51. Okay, they just disclosed that because a movie called Zero Dark 30 came out, and the Congress actually had to have a hearing on how the people in the movie studio knew about that base because it hadn't been disclosed. So they finally disclosed that base. Guess what? It's been there since the 60s. All right. But Sony has never, ever disclosed everything all at once. I mean, they just don't do that. But this whole notion of, well, Microsoft is doing this, therefore Sony has to do it too. That's the thing. Is Microsoft is in charge, Sony needs to follow them and just do what they want. And I can't even say I'm disappointed in people, but yeah, I'm disappointed in people. Um, you can't build RDNA 2 without RDNA 1. You can't. Um, they're going to have VRS in it because that's part of what RDNA 2 does, and that's already been disclosed by an Activision dev. So, yeah, and Andre Clay says that there's damage control. Yeah, I don't know how that's possible, but yeah, that's what this is about. Is them not saying it, therefore it's not true. Just like the whole thing, you can just look at what's happened recently with Insomniac Games. People are in shock that Spider-Man on the PS5 is going to run at 60 frames a second. Well, I challenged everybody to show me when did Sony with Insomniac Games say that it wouldn't. When did they say it wouldn't? But because these idiot fanboys, predominantly on the RDX podcast, but because a lot of these fanboys came out and said it won't be able to do 60, it couldn't do it. And then it got disclosed and it could, and they started damage controlling that. Oh, it's not really going to be 4K. It's going to be 1440p. No, the developer said it's going to be 4K. Just as the developer, Square Enix, I think the people who are making the Avengers game, they said it's going to be a 4K 60 mode as well. So are they lying? Do you see what I'm saying? See, everybody's lying except Microsoft, who is just lied again. They said Phil Spencer said that he did not like exclusive content and things being held off consoles. Yet they turn around and the Yakuza game, was it Like a Dragon? That's exclusive to the Xbox console. It's timed, but it is exclusive. So again, Phil Spencer said one thing and it's something totally different. He lied. So you see what I'm saying? So who was really lying? And a shout out to the saltiest gamer because he's the one who brought that up, and so did Red Gaming Take. I'm sorry, Red Dragon. So Sony is not going to disclose everything that's in its console. They haven't. Guess what? Guess what? The PS5. They haven't even disclosed the price. Right? The price is not out. Does that mean the console's not coming out too? I mean, can somebody answer me that? They showed. I mean, the PS5 is coming. Okay, it is coming. It's skewed to come out in the fall. but there's no price. So does this mean it's not going to come out because they haven't put a price out? Do you see what I'm saying? So yeah, to me it's just, and so Andre Clay, it's not RDNA 1, it is RDNA 2. Sorry, even that developer that you quoted walked his statement back. So sorry, I know he pushed the narrative that you guys wanted to hear, but RDNA 1 does not do ray tracing, doesn't do VRS. Okay, can't. So yeah, good try. Again, they don't even know if he's a true Sony engineer, and he did back off his comments the other day. I showed him yesterday. He's like, well, it can't be classified as anything. So, so again, Jeremiah Dixon said he's sick of it. Well, again, it's not. And look. There's a group of fans, D-Batch, Post Up, a bunch of Xbox guys that are pushing that. So you wonder why? Because it wasn't true. That's why. That's why anybody walks a statement back, Andrew. I mean, I know you're not a man, so but when a man says something, you got to stand 10 toes down on it. And the fact that he within a day and a half backed off the statement means the statement's not true. Also, if he was receiving death threats and he was a Sony employee, that would have made news too, and it didn't. Also, I want everybody to ask themselves why no mainstream, I'm talking about publication from Bloomberg to Forbes to whoever, did not even pick up on the story. It's because the story's not true. So, yeah, I got my Ghost of Tsushima. As you can see, I played it for about 30 minutes. Like I said, I got out of you had that fight on the beach, and then you get captured or whatever happens to you, and then whatever happens, and then you get out of that town that they're in, that little community that they're in. I stopped it right there because I'm like, all right, let me kind of go back and replay it some more. Yeah, he must be. I mean, you're gonna believe lies and believe lies. Jemiah Dixon said he's sick of it. Let me ask you, Jemiah, you're a PC guy. Why do you think they're running with this narrative? I just want to know because again, just because they haven't, is it because they haven't said it? What's up, Ice Queen? Now what happened? You were green yesterday. Why did you turn blue? Ice Queen is holding her breath. How are you doing? So well, see, Chili Hog, I'm not. You're ahead of me, brother. So, like I said, I'm at the beginning of the game. I'm going to restart the game. Remember, I always play the game for like an hour. That first mission that you're in, if you want to call it that, where you're on the beach and stuff, that's the tutorial. Okay, and then I saw the part where he fought with his uncle when he was learning. I got to that point, and that part was gorgeous. The color scheme, my gosh. So oh, you're fine, brother. Oh, I knew he was assassinating people. Remember, we saw that in the gameplay. So you're fine, brother. Casuals, which are a majority of gamers, don't care about specs in RDNA 2 and go. Well, no. You're right. I've well, that's a spoiler, Andre 6K. So let's not spoil the game. Here we go. Let's time that out. So no spoilers for Ghost of Tsushima, okay? No spoilers. So they want Xbox to have some kind of advantage to hold over PS5. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. It was just good to hear it from somebody else. That's what I'm thinking. And Dirtnat said he pulled 12. See, I'm pulling a long one today on it. I'm pulling a long one. So on it. But yeah, so because Sony hasn't disclosed that the PS what the cooling solution is on the PS5 is, right? I mean, am I right or wrong? Sony has not disclosed the cooling solution in the PS5. So that means it doesn't have that either. You see, we can so what it is that they think Microsoft is leading something. They're not. Microsoft is a pawn. All right, Microsoft is a pawn, and if you play chess, pawns move first. And so it's disappointing to see people. This is all you got. It's like that scene in Lord of the Rings. I don't know if you saw Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. I don't know if you've seen Return of the King. Um, there's a great scene where the king was, where this one king was like, Theoden was like, "Is this all you have, Sauron?" I mean, this is pathetic, you know. Um, So it's Chili Hall said he has it on, but yeah, I get that. So you have a guy on your PSN, let's see, at least PS5 is having overheating issues. Well, that's fine. I mean, it's not. But again, that's the misinformation that has been put out by Xbox fans. Because again, they truly do believe that there was a misinformation campaign about Xbox at the beginning of this generation. So, but no, I mean, this whole thing is simple. It's well, they haven't said it, therefore they can't do it. So, I mean, that's all there is to it. So, this Microsoft show better be fire. Well, like I said, I'm not going to watch it, and I don't know. The people that I've seen who are going to stream it is Jay Barry. Shout out to Jay Barry. He's going to stream it. Marlin Gaming Nation is going to stream it. I think the Real P3, he's going to stream it on Twitch. They're showing it at 1080. All right, so here's the thing. Think about it. Think about it. Microsoft is showing their stream in 1080p, so this means that their console can't do 4K. That's what they're pretty. I mean, you can almost say the exact same thing. So, but again, I don't know what people. At this point, it's funny where things have gotten. So it's just gotten to a point where it's stupid. So you can't have RDNA2. Oh, Sick is streaming it. Okay, I didn't know Sick was off or not. I hadn't seen anything. So again, I'll be playing Ghost of Tsushima. I'm going to the bank. I'm gonna go grab me some chips and dip, and I'm gonna play Ghost of Tsushima. This is my ghost day. Okay, so Thursday's my ghost day, and tomorrow is my yeah, I am going to skip it. I mean, I'll check back. They said it's what, an hour long, so I'll check back at 1:30 and I'll just see what people are saying about it. So, if people are going to say it was great, or they're going to say it was okay, or it was bad. I mean, I don't, the game I'm buying is the flight sim game. So I'll buy the flight sim game. I'm gonna buy Halo, and I'm buying that anyway. So. But yeah, it's just to a point where people are calling developers liars. They're calling CEOs of companies liars. CEO, I mean, they argue with Tim Sweeney for 6 weeks over the epic gameplay demo. And when you look at things chronologically, as soon as Epic showed that gameplay demo, the Xbox community has lost their shit. They lost their minds over that demo. So I mean, that's reality. If you go back and you look at the timeline, and Jemiah, I think you know what I'm talking about. Everything was running great. The Xbox, the Series X was going to be doing this, this, and this, and all of a sudden, people actually saw a game running on the PS5, and they lost their minds. They had been damage controlling ever since then, and all people have been trying to say is, "Well, we told you so," but you all are stuck on stupid, so. Hit that like button, people. If you want to support the podcast, a donate button is there. Or if you want to member on up, there's 3 tiers of membership. And go ahead and check those out. Like I said, this is just a rant, you know. But well, Jemiah, am I wrong about that? I mean, everything was the Xbox people were out here going nuts and holding hands and singing yippity skippity doo dah, and all of a sudden that demo came out and they shut up. So, so yeah, they got 250 million afterwards. But again, here comes his damage control right there. So now the demo was shown because of the $250 million. Okay, now do you see the misinformation right there? Guys just lie. So, well, again, Microsoft, I fully expect they're going to show a game today. They're going to show several games running at 120 FPS. Okay. They're going to show, I believe, Gears running at 120 FPS. They're going to show Forza running at 120 FPS. They're going to show all their old games. Remember, they're able to get their old games. They're going to show a bunch of old games. So, well, $250 million, yeah, that's an investment, but that could have been a studio. I keep on telling people that I think Sony was eyeing a couple of studios, and they didn't get them, and there was their money. But you see what he automatically did? You see the misinformation? Oh, well, the only reason why they did that is because they paid them $250 million. You see this? They lie constantly. So I'm glad he's here. Just keep on lying, Mr. Clay. Keep on lying. So, and then he'll say when you call him out on his BS, he'll say, "Well, you're mad. You're mad. You're a liar, dude. Why are you proud about that?" So um what's up, Sam Ash? So how are you doing? So, but yeah, I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima. Everybody keeps on saying it's the game of the year, and I've seen that from Yang Ye um, to Tony Polanco to IGN saying that they're gonna probably vote for game of the year. So yeah. Well, Eric, again, if you want to play a bunch of old games, that's I'm just telling you what they're gonna show. I'm not dogging the show out. I'm not gonna watch it. I mean, I already know what I'm buying. So I don't need to see any more of it. So working from home and playing Ghosts at the same time. I hate you all that work from home. It sucks that you got to do it though. Hopefully they got a cure. I know the government paid. The United States government paid. I think Pfizer and another group like over 1 point something billion so they could give us the vaccine for free. So that means if they've made a payment, what up, Viger? He was here early. Shout out to Viger for the 119 set. Says the PS5 architecture is clocked and optimized to run games in native 4K 30 with highest graphic fidelity. But when I talk about highest fidelity, I don't talk about Crackdown 4, so 4K 60 is doable. Yeah, I mean you're right. You're right. It is. So I mean, again, but I do believe that there's no reason to disclose what's in the guts of the PS5 until they at least come out and have a price. I mean, does that hopefully that makes sense to you all? Why give you a breakdown without giving you a price? And they'll say, well, Microsoft gave all this breakdown, and because Sony didn't respond to that, that means Sony doesn't have it in their system. Yet you have developers, both third party, second party, and first party, coming out saying, yeah, we're going to have 4K 60 on this thing. We're going to have a 60 FPS mode. I mean, it's and then they turn around and they say, well, those developers aren't telling the truth. I mean, so Remedy is lying all of a sudden. Square Enix is lying. AMD is lying. So everybody's lying. You see what I'm saying? Oh, they're not telling the truth. They're lying. They're lying. Well, you're right, Viger, but remember, I'm talking about the devs that have disclosed. We're talking about devs that have disclosed what's going to be in the PS5. So, you know, yeah, hey, that's fine. Well, technically it's a dolphin, so it's not a fish, it's a mammal, but I get what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, again, and let me make this clear to everybody: do not go online attacking that developer. If you want to send him a message, you just don't buy the game. Okay, you don't buy the game. But I mean, all these developers are all lying. Okay, they're lying, and oh well, Epic lied because okay, what proof do you have that Epic lied? Well, we don't have any proof. I'm white and I say so. You see what I'm saying? So it's that clear. That's the way they act. All right. So it is what it is. Jemiah is correct. And Jemiah, I mean, look, man, you serve this nation. You ought to be able to walk into a bank and get a weed store. Okay, I don't want to hear how hard it is. Come up with a business plan, get you a weed store, and I'll come out there and work for you. But we can't get high on our own supply. So it says a lot of people looked spooky last night. You checked Ryan's podcast. He said PS5 doesn't VR. Well, again, BitCloud stands opposite of what an Activision dev had said. So how much does it cost, Jemai? I mean, look, they're not going to tell you no. You serve the country. You got good credit. You can go in there and get you a store. So you can do it, man. Don't sit up there and say, "Oh, it's got too much money, man." That's what's wrong with black people, man. You think small, you're gonna be small. So, again, BitCloud. I'm gonna put this link in here, and this is for people who are worried about VRS. Okay. I don't know how to share the screen. I've not seen a video on how to share my screen on OBS. I need an in-service stat. So um, now this is from April. So this is May, June, July. So this was over 100 days ago. the VRS was confirmed by an Activision lead artist. So I'm just gonna put this here. So and there we go. You all can go and check that out yourselves. So according to them, he's see, but again, there are people who believe that because Sony hasn't bought into it or Sony hasn't disclosed it's not true. And so the developers that are saying this, they're not telling the truth either because Sony hasn't disclosed it. So it's like D Batch was on King Thrash's podcast. He outright lied, was saying that, well, I never said it wasn't going to have ray tracing, or I didn't know it was going to be hardware or software based. It's like, you dumbass. Mark Cerny came out in April of last year and said it was going to have hardware based ray tracing. And he pushed a narrative that it wasn't. So it is what it is. So Digital Foundry has also analyzed the Ratchet and Clank trailer, saying that Sony have some kind of groundbreaking ray tracing technology that does VRS and checkerboard shaders for ray trace objects. That is cool. Can you go ahead and link that video, and we'll put the link up. You can drop the link in there because you're a mod, Vigor. Just drop the link and put the time that it's on there, okay? What's going on, Anthony Chipmunk? So, Sony actually informed from ray tracing. Well, again, I understand that, and I'm not here to say you're wrong. I'm just simply saying, can you drop that link and then put the time they say that? Because all that will go into the evidence, the evidence thing. They'll say, okay, well, are they lying too? So it's all they're trying to do is create misinformation so that you run out and buy an Xbox because they cannot have what happened last gen or this generation we're in now. They can't have that. So anything good said about the PS5 is marketing. Yeah, there you go. That's fine. That's a good point. Again, that's a very good point. So it says they don't understand marketing. Yeah. So I'll be playing Ghost of Tsushima, so I certainly hope I'm excited about Ghost of Tsushima. So, um, so what else we got here? The two games I'm buying from Microsoft is Halo and Flight Sim, and I'm buying that on PC. So, but yeah, it's marketing. It's Epic got paid off. They're mad though. They're so mad that Epic's demo can't run on Series X that they're just losing their minds. This is kind of like, good grief, let it go. I like the song, let it go, let it go. So, um, but yeah, it's just that there's this notion that, well, they haven't disclosed it, therefore it can't do it. So I mean, it's crazy at this point. So it's if this is where you are, honestly, then you got hole in you. Okay? You got hole in you. So it's RDNA 1 with RDNA 2 features. That's not the way RDNA works. They build another version of it and they add features. The new chipset is called RDNA 2. Okay? But good try, guys. I mean, again, nice try. And even that poor developer had to back off. That was hilarious what he said the other day. So, but again, Activision is lying, and like the funniest thing, like I said, I saw yesterday on Twitter was is when Insomniac said they were going to have a 4K 60 mode. These guys immediately came out and said, "Well, I don't care what they say. It's going to be 1440p 60." So it's just literally they don't. It's like they're like Trump supporters. Okay, it doesn't matter what the truth is. It's here's the reality I need it to be. Therefore, you know and then you can add "I'm white and I say so" to that. So because that's exactly what this is about. So yeah, Vigor, I believe you. But you can even after the stream, you can drop the link in the comment section. So and yeah, I'm not here to say, but again, that link I dropped, everybody needs to go read that link because again, once they do their teardown, yeah. Savage Lobo says, don't bring Karens into it. So, the guy is a PS5 engineer. People would know will be him. No. Well, it's not even that. It's that he backed off what he said. So, that's the reality. He backed off what he said, and I guess we all need to understand that RDNA 2 has parts of RDNA 1 in it. But when you create another set, it becomes RDNA 2. So, but yeah, but we're gonna get it. We'll get you the facts are what the developers are telling you. So, and again, you have a lead artist saying it has VRS at Activision, and you have this other guy saying that it doesn't have it. So somebody's lying, and it's not the Activision dev. It's not the Activision story is still up, okay. And if it's on Google and it's still up, the most accurate search is always the first search on Google. That's the first thing that pops up. So that's the way Google works. If you want to know how Google works, when you pull up your pages, it doesn't matter if it has 1,000 pages. What's on the first page is the most accurate. Okay, that's the way Google searches. So this is still up there, and it's on the first page. You don't have to find it on the 10th page. So, oh, thank you, Mr. Dribble PIS. I appreciate you, brother. Hit that like button, please, and share the care. It feels good, BK Bed-Stuy. I mean, I've look. I'm not watching the show because I already know what I'm buying. I don't need a show to show me what I want. So, I've been the only podcaster talking about the flight sim game. So I'm buying Halo 5. I'm buying the next Halo no matter what. So I don't care. So so yeah, and that says AD. Then that's the one that's pure. Well, no. Understand that's the most accurate based on Google. Okay, which means Google has sourced the story and they're standing by. If that was untrue, they have to pull it off the internet. Google won't even find it because it's not true. And again, like I said, with that engineer, what he said was he backed off what he said, and it wasn't picked up by Forbes. It wasn't picked up by people like Jason Schreier, and it wasn't. It just wasn't. What's up, Jay Barry, the man with the lisp? Has graced his way over here, just talking about how because Sony hasn't said, like they said, Sony hasn't given a price for the PS5, therefore it's not coming out. It can't do it. Sony hasn't said it has VRS, therefore it can't do it, even though it hasn't done its teardown yet. Even though it hasn't done that, Sony hasn't told us about the cooling solution, therefore the system doesn't cool off. Even though we saw vents on it, even though you can look at the close-up and see the vents of the cooling system working, Sony, they don't have a PS2, a PSVR for the next generation. Therefore, they're not going to do it because they haven't showed it to us yet. So, so it's to a point where they are literally saying that because Sony hasn't said it, that means it's not true. And then when Sony discloses it, they're going to say they're lying. That's all they're going to do. It's the same thing they do with Sony's exclusives. First the exclusive comes out, they say that's not on the PlayStation. Then it's been downgraded. Then then we can go on and on and on. So, read that. All right. I don't know how to pull this up on the screen though, Jay Barry. So it says we use cookies. Talks about smart shift. Am I supposed to go to a certain point? Do I go to FreeSync, RDNA architecture, or Radeon software? So I need guidance. Any predictions? I did that prediction show yesterday, BK Bed-Stuy. I did that already. So you can go and watch that show. I appreciate it if you do, brother, and leave a comment, man. Don't be scared. Leave a comment. You're more than welcome here. Okay. So but go check that out. Rice Eater 79. What is happening? Oh, scroll down to AMD Smart Shift Technology Explained. Okay. Jay Bari is giving some instructions here. Okay. Let's see here. Smart Shift Technology Visual. Ah, here we go. Explained. Okay. It just says infinite control fabric, platform control. It doesn't allow me to pull up anything. It's a cool looking board though. So it says AMD RX. It says AMD, and now here's the visualization. So so where am I supposed to go now, Daddy-O? Let me know. So but yeah, BK Bedside. I did a prediction on it yesterday. Yeah, everybody's more than welcome to watch it. So once you put the controls side by side, the naked eye, I already know that. Yeah, 4K is 4K. You're I understand that. So scroll down. Okay, I will scroll down. There's nothing here. It says there's RDNA architecture. Is that what you're talking about? There's AMD FreeSync. It says no stuttering, no tearing, just gaming. And RDNA software. It, that's it, at least on what I'm looking at here. So it says get up to 14% extra performance with Smart Shift enabled. Is that what you're talking about? So yeah, that is true. Smart Shift again is going to take stuff that's not working. Enable notebooks features a hardware boosting interface between the processor and graphics with machine learning algorithms. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Did you say machine learning, Jay Bari? I'm really trying to find it here. Are you sure you sent me the right link? Um, Smarter performance and amazing devices. Um, Says AMD Smart Shift technology dynamically shifts power in your laptop to help boost performance for gaming, video editing, 3D rendering, content, and productivity. I see that. Um, I'm just, that's what it says on my screen. I wonder if I can, hmm. Let me try something here. Um, let me try that. I'm just gonna try something here, guys. I'm experimenting live on the air. Let's see here. I need to go to media source. I'm just gonna wonder if this is gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. Damn it. So um, what's going on there, True? I see you, brother. Thanks for becoming a member, by the way. Shout out to all the members. I just wish everybody would. Oh, True Virgil is green. uh, let's see here. What are we now saying? Yeah, I don't see where it says machine learning though. I could be at the wrong spot though. Yeah, according to D-Batch, it doesn't have machine learning. So, like I said, what's up there, Garudia Legends? How you doing, man? Hit that like button and do yourself a favor. Donate to my 2080 calls. I'm trying to get a 2080 so I can show you all this flight sim game in all its glory. So, let's see here. I hope. Let me see if I'm getting your name right here. Is it Ting Q Razine or Razan? Yes, that is true. Where are you going, Jemiah Dixon? You're supposed to open up a weed store. Where are you going? So, oh, Friday. Okay, brother. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Go ahead and become a member. How do you become a member? Oh, you simply go to the page here. You hit join. And let me see if I can leave a link here because I am doing a horrible job. And it says here on my page, I'm supposed to like constantly tell you all about the membership, but I don't want to constantly tell you about it and make it sound like I'm bumming or something like that. I'm not a good salesman. That's why I'm not in sales. So But you join, you simply go to the channel and let me go here. Let me just copy this. So if you go to that right there on the very at where underneath the the like button and thumbs down button, it'll say join analytics edit and edit video. Once you hit join, it will have three tiers. There's a secret tier for $1.99. There's a top secret tier for $4.99, and there's a majestic level tier for $9.99. So then you hit join, and that's how you do it. And you'll get loyalty badges, and it looks like you turn green. But the basic level, you get shout outs in the videos and things like that. And you get all kind of perks. That's the basic level, though. And it goes from there. It goes from there. So you're, am I on my cell phone? I think I don't know if you have an iPhone or an Android. I know people who have iPhones are having some issues. So is there a busting cheeks option? Yeah, that would be the majestic level. You get the bust some cheeks. So the majestic level is the highest level. That means once my Facebook page goes up for gaming, you get automatic access to it, automatic access to my PSN if you don't have it already. So, and game requests and stuff like that. You hope Sony do a spec deep dive tomorrow. Look, they're just going to say their line. I mean, they already have a line for it. So they already have a line for it. What's up, Savage Lobo? How you doing? So somebody's making anime. Oh my goodness. T Easy 83. Does that mean you were born in you were born in 83? I feel like an old man. The $10 holla. Mark Cerny, Road to PS5 event. He said that the Tempest engine is 1.84 raw power by itself and it's hardware accelerated. That is true. Then he said that they could increase the power at any time. Yeah, yeah, that is true. That is true. So yeah, it's just that they don't have to. That's the whole thing. You're right about that, brother. You're right. You know. So Japan hates The Last of Us 2 and loves Ghost. Well, you spelled people wrong. It says smart people. So you got to learn how to spell if you're going to try to troll. I don't know. Again, I haven't played enough of Ghost of Tsushima to know about it. But I know right now, The Last of Us Part Two that was shocked the heck out of me. I loved it. So what's up, Social Joins? I love The Last of Us Part Two. So you know that game left me. I was like, wow. I actually watched all the credits. I've only done that 3 more times. One is for the game that you're watching. You know, I watched all the credits for Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, and then that one. So you also spelled troll with one L. So I mean, you got to learn how to spell, man. I don't know. I know you all got spell check and everything. That was invented by my generation, by the way. But yeah. So Rudy said he's going to join Friday. I appreciate you, brother. The goal is to try to get about 10 members by the end of August, and you'll be number 8, I believe. So after that, we'll have two more. So IGN Japan gave it a 7 out of 10. That's actually good. Okay, that's good. That's 7 out of 10 is good. Good grief. So I might start an OnlyFans. No. Nah, but expanding the channel, definitely going to add more to it. So definitely going to do that. So people have been extremely kind enough to join and follow and all that kind of stuff and leave comments. So yeah, that's just something extra for them. There's nothing wrong with that. So you're guessing no VR because they haven't talked about how it's going to work. There you go, Baltimore. And see, now you're getting it. Now you're getting it. So you challenged me to go on for a week. I will do that. What's up, CRU Foundational Negro? I couldn't twerk anyway, so I'm too old to do that. So so Yeah, I mean, so far, look. I was shocked at the Last of Us Part Two. I enjoyed that immensely. I had a bunch of jump scares. I like that big fat thing that was blowing up. Then I got chased by something that called itself the Rat King or something like that. So that game was fun. And I got a gold thing at the end. It gave me like a gold trophy, something like that. So I don't know what that means, but I got a gold trophy. So, so um, yeah, remember when Xbox said ray tracing will be limited on PS5 because yeah, you're right. You're right. Everything they've said has been absolutely they got their cheeks busted on it, but Sony is the one lying. Again, what this is coming down to is they cannot have a repeat of what happened this generation um, now for next gen. So they're going crazy. I mean, they're bragging about Halo. Are you kidding me? Halo is not a new IP, and I'm excited for it because I've liked all the Halos. So, but I'm not the one to stop playing Halo. They did. The Xbox community stopped playing Halo. I kept playing it. So, there's no God of War sequel because Sony didn't disclose it. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. So it says PS5 has PCIe 4.0 and Xbox Series L. I guess you mean X. Will have PCI 3.0. Has double. I didn't know it had double the bandwidth. That's a good catch right there. Yes, Ice Queen, you are my number one. Ice Queen Gaming is the one who broke my cherry on the member. So thank you so much. So you think Last of Us 2 killed franchise? No, it did not actually. It's one of the most successful games ever. So it will end up selling 10 to 15 million copies at the end of the day. So and you spelled Neil's name wrong, and you spelled Drunkman wrong. Good grief, man! You gotta learn how to spell. If you're gonna troll, at least spell good. So Kerry Howard says it's proven Sony has the best studios, developers, and is the best place to play games, period. You bought every Xbox console last gen, but said, yeah, I agree, Kerry Howard. People talk to me like I didn't have all the Xboxes. And I had Xbox One S and One X, and I've had all of them. So it's that's a disappointing console. Oh, you're almost 40? Well, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, did you and your man get back together? Did you keep kicking him to the curb? So I'm going to be the next Yang Ye. No, I'm not. Yang Ye loves Cyberpunk, and I don't want to play Cyberpunk, but shout out to the one and only Ghost. I've already gone ahead and bought it. I've already bought it. It's pre-ordered. I just have to go and pick it up when it comes out. So So yeah, they haven't disclosed HDMI power cord. Nothing. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They haven't disclosed it, therefore it's not true. So none of the people complaining about Last of Us 2 have anything to do with the game. So yeah, I agree. Well, they again, it's the same thing they try to do to Captain Marvel. It was the same people. I mean, it was the Quarterly and Jeremy with Geeks and Gamers. There's a subset of people that feed the whole white male grievance mentality. I mean, like I said, it's not going to work because their ancestors raped and pillaged everything on the planet. So you don't get to have a grievance. That's just the way. That's the way it works, guys. I'm sorry. I mean, most people understand that. So, so he says there's a lot of tech experts. Well, again, I don't think they're tech experts. I think they're putting out misinformation so that people will not buy the PlayStation. If the PlayStation fails, then Sony will put their games on Xbox. That's what they want. You got to understand the end game. The end game is for Sony to put their games on Xbox. They do not like the fact. I mean, Phil Spencer does not like exclusives. Doesn't like them. He said it. He pretty much came out and said it. So they all are following suit. Yeah, we don't. How does having an exclusive keeping people off of it make things grow? that's his entire mentality. So it is what it is. So I yeah, Rudy is actually correct. When you're 80, that's old. When you turn 80, then you're old. Okay. So let's see here. Phil Spencer doubled down on not having any Xbox exclusives just days ago. They don't. Well, again, I'm not. Look, I don't care that they don't have exclusives. It's my whole point is that they had exclusives at the beginning of the generation. They had games that were only available on Xbox One, and it wasn't a problem. So for them to all of a sudden wake up and have a problem, that's hypocrisy. That I mean, I can see if Phil Spencer came out and said, "Me and the team I was on made a mistake. We should have never had exclusive content." So that's what it done. She said, "Hell no, I'm done with my ex-boyfriend." Okay. Oh man, oh Don, boy, she's like, I'm done with it. There you go. Rollo God 981, how you doing? I assume you'll be watching Marlin Gaming Nation here in about another hour. Isn't everybody going live at 11? It's Marlin Gaming and Musclebound Gaming and Sick Humor. Everybody's going because they're having a 1 hour, like they're starting their show at 11 o'clock. Oh yes, Philip Sin 22 is now a member. Shout out. Thank you, Philip Sin. I appreciate you, brother. Welcome to Top Secret. He went ahead and took the plunge. I appreciate it. So with that Top Secret membership, that means that I do some gameplay later on today. I will upload it for the members only. I did, if you're a member, I did upload a video game, me playing my flight sim yesterday. Let me know if you got it or not, because it's only for the members. So, and as you can see, Philip is now green. He went Hulk green. That's Jemiah Dixon's favorite superhero. So welcome to the membership, brother. I appreciate it. So, yeah, Yakuza Like a Dragon is exclusive to Series X and not. Well, again, it's on PC, so it's not exclusive. But yeah, that's the hypocrisy I'm talking about. I mean, my whole thing is like, look, why don't you just admit that it works and you move on? I don't care about it. So, Kadai4 says, get ready for Series S be more powerful than PS5 because it's already in it. There you go. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, there you go. That's a very good point. I didn't even think about that. Also, Ice Queen is going to go to Ryan's channel when he streams later. Yeah, like I said, I think people are going to start streaming here in another hour, hour and a half, give or take. Give or take. So, so Crosshairs is going to watch Sick. So nobody's going to watch Jay Barry. Jay Barry he's getting the stiff arm. So, because I know Jay Barry's showing it. I think it's Jay Barry, Sick Humor, Musclebound Gaming, Marlin Gaming, Pablo, the real P3. He's going to show it, I think, on Twitch. I may jump over there on his stream because I've never been on a Twitch stream and cam up and all that kind of stuff. So, so, yeah, I mean, again, I'm not what I promise you this game right here. I will be playing Ghost of Tsushima when that is on. So, what game is what? This one right here. This is Ghost of Tsushima. So, that's the as you can see, that's the launch edition. What game is being played right now? That is Mass Effect 3. So, yeah, I enjoy Six podcasts too. So, I wish he could have been on Wishcaller's podcast with D Batch with King Thrash. Because Thrash let him just kind of walk around. And so did Thug Nasty. He better be lucky Thug Nasty must have, Thug Nasty was just being he was being cool. So Jay Barry, what's happening, man? Hit that like button, Jay Barry. You the man here. Jay Barry got the best list, and he's an accountant. He is an accountant. So see, Jemiah Dixon needs to go ahead and open up the weed business, and Jay Barry can be your accountant. So again, see, I'm putting together a team of black men to open up a weed business. So, and I'll drive the car. I'll drive the car and be in charge of security. How about that? So Sony might be petty today. No, I don't think they will be. Sony is not going to announce anything today. I can tell you that right now. So so Jay will be watching. Looks like he's gonna. So Jay Barr will probably have Persona on there. Sick Humor will more than likely he'll be joined by like Jemiah Dixon and that crew. Probably OBJ the Don, the rest of them. So I'll be playing Ghost of Tsushima. So yeah, Jay Barr did it better than Cindy Brady. I think I know what you're talking about. So I think that's pretty funny. That's some inside baseball right there. So they lost minimum 50% of their fan base with that game. No, they did not. I mean, again, that's not true. Guys, you got to stop lying. So, so anybody who bought The Last of Us Part 2 and thought it was going to be about Joel didn't play The Last of Us Part 1. That's all I can say. That game has never been about Joel. It's always been about Ellie. Always. So I'm gonna play it again because it's got that scene where Ellie just took it from Dina. I love that scene. Ellie just took it from her. You gotta have more scenes like that. So, so Ghost is fire. So is The Last of Us 2. Yeah, there you go. Oh no, my stream. I may have to end my. Let me check something. Let me check the health of my stream. I think I have to go to that. I may have too many windows open. Okay. The stream is continuing. Yeah. You know, Life of Rio. He do a good commentary. Tsushima is the business, not Lazarus. Said what now? He do good game commentary. He said Tsushima is the business, not Lazarus. D confirmed that PS5 is already in A1. So the fact that Lisa Su, the CEO of the company, oh no, I got low output. So my stream health is not good. So if you're experiencing buffering, that's fine. Don't care what D-Batch said. So if you're talking about D-Batch, you may be talking about a different D. So Ellie gonna give it to you. Yeah, there you go. But guys, look, I gotta go to the bank and go get my chips and dips so I can come back and start playing this game. So we're playing Ghost of Tsushima and hear what sound like. There you go. There you go. Yeah, that's all we're talking about right here. So. But guys, I am going to jump on off here, man. I appreciate the new member and everything, man. Shout out to you. So yeah, you'll be getting some more stuff today. You'll be getting some more stuff today. But guys, I am going to jump off, hit that like button, enjoy the Microsoft show if you watch it. I'm going to go play Ghost of Tsushima. So you all stay blessed. You all take it easy. Also, Godfall, the game Godfall will not have any microtransactions. I saw that this morning. I left the link in the description for that. So, all right, guys, enjoy the show. Enjoy the gaming.